Well, good morning, friends. So, this has showed up. The game knows that many people want him because of this. Otherwise, there's not major fanciness towards a sniper, though he's a good sniper. There is this fellow, this, and this. No one gives a damn about the season 1. This, no. No, and no, because their costumes are not available. Why would you not put the costumes in this? So it's a useless portal where only this fellow is, and to an extent this one. So I'll skip that. Let's go to the one that I actually want to speak. So, Carnival of Gods, portal starts, and the event starts. There's a new fire hero, Carmenta, legendary one. She's a sorcerer. We know what the sorcerer class, talent class does. Slows mana speed down. We know what this does for 1, 2, 3. And this one. Status ailments cleanse when the minion is destroyed. Carmenta, basically all of them, they basically start with a minion, and when that minion is whacked, whatever ailment they might have will get cleansed. Cleansable ailment, of course. Going into the stats, 906 attack, 881 defense, and 1800 is health. Health is insanely high. Why? Master of ailments at average speed. Spreads all of the target's cleansable status ailments to nearby allies. So this portion of the special requires an existing ailment to be there on the target. And Carmenta whacks that target and spreads the ailment to the nearby fellows. Okay? The duration of the status ailments is reset for the target and nearby enemies. So technically it's a reset for the 3, because the nearby fellows will get only when she fires. So, okay, that's languaging. So there is a prerequisite for the first 2 portions of the special to activate. And the prerequisite, there has to be an existing element on the target. Let's read the third part. Deals 495% damage to the target and minor damage to the nearby. So minor damage will be half of that, which will be 247.5. That's my rough calculation. Okay, so what do I think? Well, not impressed, because when I look at the other heroes, like this one, even she is pretty good. And who are the others? Slow speed, but she is also pretty decent. This one is absolutely top notch. Both those hits are like insane. I will go into this one. So he's fast speed. He whacks 1 and minor damage to all. Plus he gives minus 50 decrease of any boosted health healing. And all enemies get minus 75% less mana from special skills. So both the second and the third portion of the specials are very contingent to specific condition. But I'll just stick to the first one. Wax 1 hard and minor to all. And that's at fast speed. Carmenta's first and the second portion of the special is technically useless. Because if the target doesn't have any ailment, they basically have no relevance. They don't activate. So that's the first point. So at average speed, she should get hit all. Minor damage to all 5, the rest of the 4. Target gets a strong whack and the other fellows get minor whacks. And that just changes the whole thing, because that's all that she is. I'm not going to wait to fire her. Or rather, I should say, I'm not going to wait for the target to get an ailment and then fire her so that I can enjoy the first and the second portion of the specials, which itself have got a fault line because of them being both the specials being impact 3 or impact a target and nearby. There can be a gap, so nothing happens. If there is already a impact 3 ailment there, then basically it goes on one side of the ailment of the target. So it's hilarious. So I see the first two portions to be, I would say, half of the times useless and half of the times not very useful, because if there is an ailment already on 3, there are very few heroes that give ailment to 1. And if there are, they don't get used by many people because they don't give them the final mats. I wouldn't give a Phileas Fogg a final mat today. He hits 1 and gives an ailment of green nature elemental defense down. And then I whack him. Then the 2 nearby fellows get, but then she is red. So, I mean, I'm not able to understand what stupidity is of this first portion, but okay, it is what it is. So, she's technically a hit target and minor damage to nearby. I would rate, the only claim to fame is the stats are a little bit on the higher side. And there is this, and there is this. Otherwise, she technically is a season 2 hero. Carmenta, the season 2 hero, is what I'm going to say. Or a season 3 hero, chalo, to an extent, I will say. Yeah, that's it. The first 2 portions of the special is useless. Nah, not good. Cheers. Hope this guides you and gives you clarity. I don't see anybody in the portal worth trying for. Obviously, people have been hammered by us, so people will go for. She is useful because of the dispel and those painful minions. She is a hard whacker. Yeah, she is. She does a thing, and he's still a little bit good whacker. So yeah, people will go, but the new one is really a waste. So I think the older heroes will be more, sought after in case one doesn't have them. Having said that, hope this gives you an idea, and thanks for watching. Cheers.